I have a roll of twist tie, some cut up papers with holes for labels, black marker, jute seeds I harvested earlier. Now I'm going to collect seeds from this dried white zinnia plant that I pulled from the ground. I'm cutting the stems about 6 inches below the flowers to make them easier to handle. This is probably enough. Maybe just one more. Another one. And that's it. I need a twist tie to tie the stems together. And a cut up piece of paper to label the dried flowers so I can easily identify them later. Thread the twist tie through the punch hole in the paper. And tie the stems together. Here's another zinnia. I'll prepare the twist tie and label first. I think this is an orange flowered zinnia, but I'm not completely sure, so I'll add a question mark after the word orange. I always write the date when the seeds were collected for reference. I'll put the twist tie and label aside for now while I cut the stems. Again, I'm cutting the stems about 6 inches below the flowers for easier handling and to tie them together. This is all I need for this orange flowered zinnia. I'll tie the stems together and then move to another plant. The next plant is the pink cone flower. I'm preparing the label first before I start collecting the dried flowers. Some of the seed heads for these pink cone flowers are not completely dry yet, so I'm only cutting the ones that I believe are dry. Once the seed heads are completely dry, the seeds will fall to the ground if left on the plant, and they'll grow in the spring. I'm collecting them for anyone who wants some. Just let me know if you'd like some coneflower seeds. I'd be happy to share. These seeds are a mix of beans, bitter melon, and hyacinth beans. They weren't completely dry when I picked them. I've spread them out on the table to air out, and with the sun's help, they're drying out quite a bit. They're now in complete shade. I'll move them to a sunnier spot to help them dry more. Here's the bitter melon with seeds covered in red pulp. I am now collecting Jacob Klein bee balm, also known as Monarda, and I'm trying to pick the best seed heads. This was supposed to be a group of white cone flowers, but somehow one pink cone flower got mixed in. I can't remember which plant it is, so don't be surprised if this seed is labeled white cone flower and a pink one pops up instead. Here are the seeds I collected today. I'll let them dry for another week and take them outside on sunny days to help speed up the process. In the meantime, I'll store them indoors in a well-ventilated container. They're sun drying right now to help speed things along. Seeds for seedlings need to be fully dry. If they're stored while still damp, they're more likely to get moldy. Drying them out keeps the seeds fresh longer and free from mold. These seed heads should be fully dry by now, since it's been 2 weeks since I gathered them. I have some envelopes and marker ready to store and label the seeds. I have dried green and purple hyacinth beans. You can tell they are fully dry by the crisp sound they make. Oh, nice. They snap so easily. I wasn't able to gather many purple hyacinth beans because they flowered too late and there weren't that many available. It's always a good idea to put the date on the label when the seeds are gathered. Seeds have limited shelf life, and knowing when they were collected helps assess their viability. Older seeds may have lower germination rates. If you're not sure of the exact date you gathered the seeds, writing down the year is enough. These are the green hyacinth beans. Seeds that are deformed or flat are discarded because I don't think they will be viable. One of my sisters asked me to plant more hyacinth beans next year, and I think I'll do that. I rented with you. I don't have as many seeds this year as I did last year, but if you want some hyacinth bean seeds, just comment below and I'd be happy to share. These are the pink coneflower seed heads. Whatever is falling off the coneflower seed heads includes the seeds and the prickly spikes called bracts. Bracts are the small, leaf-like parts around a flower or seed head. They grow at the base of the cone and feel spiky when dry, mainly protecting the flower or seeds. Here's the proof that it really is prickly. This variety of coneflower is called Magnus. It is hardy to zone 3 with a mature height of 24 inches and grows up to 32 inches when flowering. I got pricked earlier and now I have a splinter. This coneflower is getting a bit too dangerous. I need to take care of this splinter first. I'll be right back. I got the sliver out and I decided to wear gloves. These really thin gloves will definitely protect me from these coneflower bracts. I've had enough of those spiky, prickly bracts, so I'm going to try a safer and faster method of extracting seeds from this coneflower, which I should have done in the first place. This is so much faster and less messy. I'm cleaning up the seeds a bit by sifting the bracts from the mix. I gathered these coneflower seeds because one of you requested them. I may have collected more than enough seeds for one person, so I'll be happy to share the rest with anyone who wants some. These seed heads are from my white cornflowers. I collected them for anyone interested in some seeds. Just comment below if you'd like some. I don't usually collect the seeds. I just let them fall to the ground where they grow the following spring. Then I move them to wherever I want them to grow. Lately though, I've been cutting off most of the seed heads and throwing them in the garbage. I think this variety is called White Swan coneflowers. They are hardy to zone 3 with a mature height of 24 inches and up to 32 inches when in bloom. These are marigolds. They are annuals in colder climates and perennials in warmer ones. I can't remember the exact variety, but they are about 24 inches tall and bright orange in color. I am saving seeds for my seedlings next year, but there are tons of seeds here, so if you'd like some, just comment below. These are early sunrise coreopsis. Early sunrise has bright yellow petals with a dark center and starts blooming in early summer, continuing to flower all season long with deadheading. They grow to about 12 to 18 inches tall and can spread out to about 18 to 24 inches. This plant loves full sun and can handle dry conditions, so it doesn't need a lot of water once it's established. As for hardiness zones, some sites say it's hardy to zone 3, but most say it's hardy to zone 4, so it might need a little winter protection. I'd like to have more coreopsis in my garden, so these seeds are for next year's seedlings. But just like with other seeds, there are plenty to share if you'd like some. These are golds from black-eyed Susans. They have sunny yellow petals that surround a dark brown or black center, and they are stunning once they start flowering. I wish they bloomed a lot earlier than midsummer, but they continue to flower until fall. I've had these plants for 4 years now, and they never disappoint. I'd like to have a few more of these plants around my garden. Black-eyed Susans grow about 2 to 3 feet tall in full sun. They are low maintenance and hardy to zone 3. This dried flower is labeled as an orange zinnia. Usually, the seeds fall easily from the seed heads, but the petals on this one are still attached. Zinnia seeds are tucked in at the base of each petal. If you're not familiar with zinnia seeds, you might easily confuse them with the petals because of their flat appearance. They are small and arrow-shaped, about a quarter of an inch long, with one pointed end and a wider rough base. These are the dried white zinnia flowers. These are seeds from the jute plants. Jute plants are mainly grown for their fiber, which is used to make burlap, sacks, and various coarse fabrics. In parts of Asia, Africa, and the Middle East, jute leaves are also valued not only for their taste, but also for their high nutrient content, as they're rich in vitamins A and C, iron, calcium, and antioxidants. These are the seed heads of a bee balm, also known as monarda. Just like with the coneflowers, I got requests for bee balm seeds. How come there are no seeds on these heads? I have a feeling that the birds got to the seed head first and ate the seeds. Dried seeds are mature seeds that have been harvested and thoroughly dried, making them ready for storage or planting. Once dry, seeds go dormant, which helps preserve them until the right conditions for sprouting come along. Drying prevents mold and decay, allowing seeds to be safely stored and used in future growing seasons. They are typically kept in cool, dry places to stay viable, ensuring successful germination when planted. I mentioned which seeds I'm planning to use for seedlings next year, but there are plenty to share. If there are any specific seeds you're interested in, just comment below and I'll get in touch with you. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, like, and share it with your friends. Your comments are greatly appreciated. Don't forget to click the notification bell to stay updated on the latest videos. Again, thank you and see you next time. Happy gardening!